Hi, Dave from HuntData here. So, what do you do in the off season? You dream a little bit, you plan a lot, and you explore. Some of you are thinking about where else could we hunt. Some of you are saying, I want to take advantage of the over the counter units. What other units could I explore? So, the HuntData digital map series is over 1,500 maps that come on a thumb drive that you can open using Google Earth. I'll demo using Google Earth, and the images you're going to see of the map are exact copies of the maps you would get if you ordered a printed version at HuntData.com. So first off, there's a unit that's been of interest to me, Unit 86. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the thumb drive, open the map, the topo map for Unit 86. And I'm starting going into the statewide digital thumb drive, maps by unit, and then I'll scroll down to the 86 directory and pull up the topo map. And I'm pulling the topo map up first just because it's something we're all used to seeing. And you can see the topo map and zoom in on it, look at the different features of the unit. But more importantly, I'm an archery hunter. And what I'm interested in are the summer concentrations that 86 might offer. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the elk concentration map. What you're seeing are summer concentrations in red, winter in blue, and turquoise are resident herds. You can also see migration information, the lavender lines. So you can actually pick an area based on where you hunt. As I mentioned, I'm an archery hunter. So I'm interested in the summer concentrations, and I see there are many in this unit. So the unit has my interest. It's a huge unit, very tall. And the obvious question is, okay, so there are summer concentrations, but are they on public land? And that question is answered by the landowner map. You see the green for national forest, yellow is BLM, white's private, and blue is state lands. And if you look, there's quite a bit of national forest by the border there. And I'll actually turn on the elk map. Yep, there's quite a bit. So that would, answer the question of, okay, are there concentrations on public land? I'll go one further, though. We have what's called a hybrid map. And this is a land ownership map that shows the actual concentrations just in dotted outlines. So you can see, okay, are there indeed concentrations on public land? And in this unit, yes, there are. So you can kind of answer a double-edged question there. In addition, I created another map that gives me a view that I really like. It's the satellite elk concentration map. And when I turn that one on, it gives you an overlay with semi-transparent concentrations over the satellite image, an enhanced image. So you can move around the unit, look at it, and basically make decisions about where you'd like to try to explore. You can zoom in here, turn the map back off, and just continue to zoom in. As most of you are familiar with Google Earth, it's a great tool to learn an area. Really great tool. The trails you see on our map were taken from the USGS 7.5 minute map system. So it's the most detailed trails and roads you can get. It's interesting. Once you find an area to hunt, you'll want to study the roads and see if there's public roads accessing the area you want to hunt. So it's a great tool. And in my investigation, I've also started to be interested in another unit I've been checking out for mule deer. So I'll take you over to 118 mule deer. And as you can see, it's an eastern concentration, eastern plains unit east of I-25. And the red areas you see are summer concentrations for mule deer. So the next question is, okay, what about land ownership, right? Are there public lands? And there's a limited amount of public land on all of the eastern plains units. This one, though, has quite a bit. And so if I bring that mule deer back up, quite a bit of concentration. So the obvious question is, all right, are those concentrations on public land? And I'm going to take that mule deer map and I'm going to make it semi-transparent so you can still see the concentrations and the state land data, which is the land ownership map behind it. And it's a cool feature that we have there. In addition, I'll turn off the mule deer map turn on the antelope concentrations. And it looks like there's a significant amount of antelope concentrations there as well. And I have the antelope map right there. If we open the land ownership map behind it, I'll go up to it, and then you can see the concentrations. On the land ownership map. There you go. So you can see in terms of antelope, this unit may offer a lot of hunting opportunity on state lands. You have to investigate the state lands to find out if it's accessible to the public. So again, this is the digital map series, over 1,500 maps for the whole state. And you can explore the state. We've got a high-level map there that lets you bounce around and determine which units you're in. There are also many other features in the thumb drive that I'll cover in an additional video. So for now, here's the state. You can explore, you can enjoy, you can spend time in your time off dreaming about hunting, planning your hunt, and exploring the state. Have a great hunt.